I really, really just hate these guys sometimes. Just Democrats, bruh. Just freaking Democrats, dude. What the hell, man? Excuse me. AOC defeated by Connolly in battle for oversight role. The House Oversight Committee voted on Tuesday to see who their head was. The Oversight Committee is a huge deal in our current unfortunate situation because it would allow these people to directly tackle MAGA, the ones who want to destroy the foundation of our entire country, unfortunately. And, you know what? No, let me shut up. I'm just going to keep reading. Let's go. House Democrats on Tuesday. Why it matters. Connolly, 74, defeated 35-year-old Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez withstanding a generational revolt that saw several Democrats, old people, pushed out of their roles. The high-profile member also lost a vote of House Democrats' Steering and Policy Committee on Monday. She, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I'm dying. Somebody kill me. I'm kidding. But I'm actually really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Let me tell you why I'm disappointed. You guys remember the Green New Deal? You know, the deal that promised that we were going to have zero carbon emission by 2030? Co-author. COVID-19 relief for undocumented families. The Excluded Workers Fund. That $2.1 billion that went to those people who were completely forgotten about during COVID. She was the advocate that made it happen. She raised $5 million for the Texas power outage in 2021 in 4 days. She co-authored and leaded the Defiance Act, which means that people who are recreated in AI porn can sue the people who freaking made it. The Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the biggest gun control law ever, and the one that closed whatever the hell this was, the boyfriend loophole. Physically abusive ex-romantic partners and stalkers with previous What the heck is wrong with America? Why was this even a thing? What? She's the one who got that erased. She stopped Amazon from trying to gentrify Queens. She's been a strategic questioner in these committees for a while now. She was the youngest freaking woman in our Congress. She's been marching in the streets. She streams on YouTube. She's the only person these people even trust anymore. By people, I mean young people. People who also think that Democrats are way too corporate, lying, scheming, pricks. They may mean well, but they don't ever get anything done. They just let themselves be trampled over, and that's the reason why they lose. Now they're doing this. Now they're doing this nonsense. And Nancy Pelosi, from her hospital bed, orchestrated the whole thing. Nope. Hold on. Let me keep going. Connolly hinged his case on experience and political ability, including arguing that he may help make Virginia a blue state. Ranking member in waiting, Ocasio-Cortez, stated that her far-reaching public platform, her ability to communicate, and her energetic support for colleagues was her platform. She's the one who brings people to the Democrats. And these people say, his seniority played a big role. And his steering committee victory. So that means he was the one who beat her? Oh my God, I hate these people so much. It's been 10 years since we resisted a steering committee recommendation Guess who the steering committee is run by? Hold on. Hold on. Bruh. Mm-hmm. Bruh. Pelosi speaker. You know what? Maybe I was reaching there. I was reaching there. She doesn't, I guess she doesn't run it, but but this was somebody that she backed. This was the person that she pushed the steering committee to support. And it's been 10 years since we resisted a steering committee recommendation. The reason that people blame Nancy Pelosi for this is because she is the direct advocate for this person getting in. And the caucus, the immediate vote was really close. When they took it to a higher vote, that is when the vote became this divided. But initially it was very close. Okay? And the thing that she had to confront about her past was her support for primary challengers to incumbent House Democrats. Primary challengers to incumbent House Democrats. Oh, you thought that we should be replaced because we suck at our freaking jobs. Okay, I guess we're going to use that against you for the rest of your life. Literally, that is the reason that they don't like her. Because when she got in, she said, "You guys freaking suck. You know what? Hey, you new people, how about you give these guys a challenge and let's actually play a fair fight against some qualified people who want to step up and take that leadership role. Let's make some shake." And then these guys are mad at her because they suck. And she was trying to help them by putting people in their place that can actually do something. Because that's the only way we're going to get anywhere. But no, they don't want to get anywhere. They want to do crap like this. I've raised over $1 million for members, paid all my dues. I was one of the most active surrogates for the Biden and Harris campaigns. And they saved us from friggin' COVID. I don't know why the media hates them so much. But literally, statistically, this administration that we're leaving behind was the most productive in modern history. It's a very, very overwhelmingly positive administration that I'm sorry to see go. But this nonsense is how we got Biden in the first place. People didn't like old white men. Okay, you may not like them, but the Democrats do. Old white dudes. Look at this. Look at this stinker who won. Look at his career. He was born in 1950. Look at that. U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Relations. He worked from 1979 to 1989. And he managed committee oversight. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Wow. So when he turned 30 and became a senator, he was already on a committee. Wow. He's been in political offices longer than my mother has been alive. And yet, they still want to keep him there. I mean, we clearly didn't do anything to help the situation. They lost the House, the Senate, and the presidency. But this is... But yes, let's put him in some more stuff. He's only 74. Oh my god, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. His age and recent cancer diagnosis. Connolly's trademark vigor made Connolly comfortable that he could take on the Trump administration despite his age and recent... Why don't you people just listen? Just sit down. Actually train people who are qualified to take your roles, who actually have passion for the things that you're trying to do. You failed so many times. You failed to keep Roe v. Wade. You failed to keep Trump out of office. You keep taking these women. America clearly is not ready for a woman president. Why can't you just accept that? The friggin' white guy won. He won with 80 million votes. If you got those same 80 million votes this election cycle, you would have won. But you won't. You didn't because of this. This is the reason why. Seniority does not matter. Get people who actually want to do their freaking jobs. What's wrong with these people, man? God dang it. Energy and enthusiasm. He is 74 and he has cancer. Let this man rest. Let him go be with his family. He's done enough. Train somebody who can take his place, who actually cares enough to do what AOC does and fights you guys on the crap that you do wrong. This is why. The sharpest insights and what's in for the global economy, blah, blah, blah. This is why. I hate it. I hate all of it. Because this is idiotic. A young 74. They said, Jerry will do a great job, but there's no substitute for someone who has millions of Americans following her. Millions of Americans following her, not just on social media, but in general. AOC, ever since she's appeared, has had the support of everyone. Everyone who actually cares about getting Medicare for all, about getting free education, about moving this country forward. Meanwhile, these Democrats have just been sitting on their butts, letting Republicans do whatever the hell they want, and they wonder why they keep losing. There are actually people in government who care about us. It's not all, oh, screw the government, they're not doing enough for me, so I'm going to vote for the people who actively oppose the progression of society. It is crap like this. This is the reason. This is the reason why they lose. You'd think they would have learned a lesson. Everybody was pointing fingers trying to see who was to blame for Harris losing, and even after all that, even after the amazing campaign that she ran, all the campaign promises that she gave, I wanted that $25,000 first house credit. It was a loan, but I would pay it back eventually. I wanted the $10,000 business grant. I wanted the $6,000 child tax credit. I wanted to expand Social Security. I wanted to expand the resources for those who cannot take good care of themselves, like the old, and especially the young. I wanted people to get the free food so they don't have to go bankrupt trying to feed their families. I want that. But you know who doesn't want that? The Democrats. Apparently. Because it's literally just a freaking monolith of some sort. You go in, you try to oppose them, and then they say, no, we've been in the same position with all these same people for all this time. We keep losing, but we are going to keep the same people because we're going to win if we keep the same people. I hate it. I freaking hate it. I'm going insane. Guys, I'm literally going insane. Their records may be good from when they were young. They were doing great before. But now they're old. They're decrepit. A lot of them are sick. They can't do what they used to do. They can't march. Biden stood at the picket fence with his union workers, and that was great. But it's still, okay. I guess Biden was a very productive president. Because he's still president. So he may have defied expectations, but he's the exception. And I don't know how many L's Democrats need to take until they realize this. I live in a blue state, so if Trump tries to screw over the world, it's not going to matter to me. But some people don't like sleeping at night knowing that there are people out there who are persecuted, who don't have the luckiness that I have, who don't even get Social Security but still pay taxes on it. I'm talking about the undocumented. They literally carry our manufacturing, our agriculture, our construction, and sometimes even our food service. And yet, for some reason, people scapegoat them when they still pay property taxes and income taxes. Like, people, for some reason, like to believe Republicans when they try and distract people with these stupid culture wars. It's like, hey, you get mad at this problem that doesn't even exist, so you don't see us trying to take away your rights or make it harder for you to actually succeed in life. It's like, oh, but the economy. Yeah, we had a good economy. It was a wonderful economy. And you know who came in? Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan came and lowered the tax for the multi-billionaires, the millionaires, the rich people, from 70% to 28%. We had a recession. Bill Clinton came in. He brought the economy back. And then George W. Bush came in and ruined the economy again. And we had a recession. And then Obama had to stroll in and fix it again. And then Donald Trump came in and we had a freaking recession. And then Biden had to come in and save us. And then they got mad about it. COVID was the thing that ruined our economy, but the person who saved us, oh no, it's his fault. It's his fault. It's not the fact that our ports were slowed. It's not the fact that our entire manufacturing chain from production to distribution was destroyed. It's not the fact that our labor was short. No, it's the person who alleviated these problems and got the economy back on track. That's the problem. That's the problem. People don't make sense. And now these people, even after all these losses, still continue to screw everyone in. It's gonna be a fun 4 years, guys. It's gonna be a fun 4 years. This is the reason why, Democrats. This is the reason why you lost. This is the reason why you're probably going to continue to lose. You don't know when to frickin' stop. These old people need to sit down. They need to start training people to replace them. Because once they die, if you guys don't have any qualified members with great portfolios and the vigor and the energy and the youth to carry the movement, mind you, there are plenty of youth out there right now who are organizing, who are advocating, who are activists. And I know like 300 of them. I'm in a group chat with them, for God's sake. But a lot of them aren't interested in politics. I am. A lot of them haven't run for office. I have. And I got knocked out by an incumbent. Which, okay, that's my fault. I could have worked harder. But at the same time, what the hell is wrong with these old people to where they think that they are the answer when they can't do anything right? You know what? It's just me being salty. It's gonna be a fun 4 years. It's gonna be a fun 4 years. Hope you enjoyed watching me rant, because that's all I had to do. It's gonna be fun. Yep. Oh, they're not gonna mass deport the people that are working, even though they already said they would. Oh, it's not gonna affect the economy, even though the literal farmers tell us that it wouldn't even take a year for us for our entire food supply to dwindle if we lost our migrant workers. Oh, he's not going to take away Social Security and Medicare. Social Security? Probably not. Probably not. But Medicare? Absolutely. They've been trying to do that for ages. The Affordable Care Act, they've been trying to delete it ever since Obama put it in place, because that's what Republicans do, and now they have the power to do that. And we don't even have somebody at the Oversight Committee who's actually good at making arguments on camera, who's good at mobilizing people to fix it. So, yep, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They even want to take away veteran health care. Wow! As a veteran, that pisses me off. But there's not crap I can do about it because I'm not in government. Let's have fun, guys. That's all. I'm out.